Hello, welcome to Kay's channel. Today we'll be taking a closer look at and ranking all of Black Sabbath's 70 albums. In 8th place is Technical Ecstasy. We open with Backstreet Kids, which is basically about some rebellious kid who loves rock and roll a lot. You Won't Change Me opens with a banger sorrowful riff, reminiscent of Wheels of Confusion's opening. You Won't Change Me is about a guy who will never change his toxicity for the one he loves. It's Alright is a ballad that comes out of nowhere. The lyrics are admittably kind of good, with talks of people who are greedy and never satisfied, how you can avoid that by being selfless. Then we have a song with a word I cannot say as the title. Basically, the woman in the story can predict the future. It's essentially a bunch of romantic stereotypes, including her having magic powers and essaying the narrator. It's annoying because the drums of the song go crazy, but everything else is just uncomfortable. All moving parts stand still took me a while to figure out. I think it's about a cross-dresser becoming president, since that's a genius description. I think that is a good politician, but there's a bit of, misogyny sprinkled in, but other than that, it's pretty good. Rock and Roll Doctor is about someone seeing a rock and roll doctor. What that means, I have no idea. Then we hit She's Gone. It's actually pretty good musically, a little cliche, but it manages to hit emotionally. Dirty Woman is about having sex with a prostitute. It's definitely the best song on this album, but that's not saying much. Overall, this is definitely a far cry from when the band started. Its lyrics are trite at best and problematic at worst. In an era all about moving forward, this album seems hellbent on going back. In 7th place is Black Sabbath. The first verse of the title track introduces us with descriptions of a figure in black pointing at him being our narrator. It also has a nice flip on the idea of the chosen one, with it in this case being a bad thing as he's marked for death, leading to a great breakdown. The second verse has our narrator going to hell as flames consume him. The bridge leads to this damnation, with people trying to flee their damnation, but ultimately failing. Overall, it's definitely the best track on this album. Next we have The Wizard, which feels kind of like a folktale, with the story being the wizard goes by bringing happiness and magic just by walking by. Overall not as good as the intro, but still enjoyable. Next we have Wasp / Behind the Wall Sleep / basically / NIB. The first and third parts are just intro sections to their following songs. Behind the Wall Sleep seems to be about guilt, and not being able to get out of bed because of it. Eventually the protagonist breaks out of this guilt and the wall of sleep comes down. Another interpretation is that the wall of sleep means being oblivious to the truth, that eventually can get you killed. NIB stands for Nativity in Black and is about Lucifer falling in love with someone and becoming a better person. Overall, pretty good song. Wicked World is essentially a song about how bad the world can be. This one just doesn't work for me. Everything it does, Warpigs does better, then the Children of the Grave does even better. Sleeping Village is basically about a village sleeping, oblivious to a future attack. Meanwhile, Warning is a cover of Ainsley Dunbar that they managed to turn from 3 minutes into 10 minutes. Feels like they were just messing around to make the album long enough. Overall, this album sounds feels like more bluesy folk rock than actual metal, with the exception of the title track. It's a good start, but doesn't compare to what they go on to do.